Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Prince of Love Live. This is Prince DJ right here. Yesterday, I couldn't make it because of a family issue. I had to things I had to do, so I made it today instead. But you still gonna have me tomorrow at to do my next one. But today is something special. I'm kind of glad I couldn't make it yesterday because I was collecting some information. Didn't know exactly what happened, but I'm glad I'm here today. So I praise the Lord for giving me life every day and for making me healthy and doing my thing. And may God bless you too and keep you safe with your family and take care of you and protect you too. All right, and this time today we're gonna dive in into NBA season that not yet started but will be started pretty soon. I think in 10 days they might have a preseason opening. So we have little things to talking about a big trade that happened yesterday afternoon, which is Dame Lillard who wants to get out of Portland, but his destination was Miami, and I think everybody knows that. And he decided to go to the Milwaukee. Well, they decided to trade him to the Milwaukee Bucks for Drew Holiday and a three-team blockbuster trade. So I'm not going to detail with you, but I can tell you what team that were involved is the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Portland Trail Blazers. So those three teams are the three teams that make that thing happen. And I hope Damian Lillard's happy, although he couldn't get to Miami where he really wanted to. But I think this is a good destination for him. Pair with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and so they can have that season going. Training camp, they have a full season ahead of them. I pray for everybody in the NBA to stay healthy. I pray that everybody, their family stay healthy so they can bring the best product. And for us fans, we pray for them and we want to see them succeed, make their money, and enjoy what they do like we do as well. Talking about Milwaukee Bucks after doing that little things about the trade, Milwaukee Bucks will be a problem. So if everybody stay healthy, Milwaukee Bucks will be a huge problem. So I will ask everybody that's following basketball to pay attention to the Milwaukee Bucks, starring Giannis and second star Dame Lillard, the closer. We want to see what he brings to the table, and I hope he stay healthy and he win a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. Because besides Steph Curry at this moment, Dame Lillard is the second best point guard in the NBA. That including Ja Morant. He's good, but he's not yet in that level. So speaking of that, point guard is a transition. Today we're not gonna take too much time because today is not the time for me to do the show. It was supposed to be Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, but since yesterday I couldn't make it, but today I decided to give like a brief live version. So I hope you like it. If you don't like it, well, let me know. You don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. If you do, I appreciate it. And speaking of point guard, I think Steph Curry this year will take care of business in the West, and I think this year he will be the if he stay healthy. If he stay healthy, he will be the leading candidate for All Star voting. I believe he is going to pass LeBron James this year when it comes to the All Star voting, All Star captain. I think he will be the one in the West to take over. And I think with CP3 and that, team, there's a possibility that he will how do I say? I think it will make a huge difference. Although it may take maybe a month or over a month to get adjusted with each other, but with CP3, with his knowledge and his IQ, is a great addition. I know a lot of people say he doesn't fit the Warriors style. Warriors like to play fast, CP3 playing slow, but I think CP3 will help the Warriors in a huge advantage, a huge deal. So, therefore, Steph Curry, it's time for you to lace it up and bring another championship to the Golden State Warriors. So we're talking about Steph Curry, and I know that conversation all the time. They're talking about who's the best point guard in the league. A lot of people pick uh, the showmaker Magic Johnson from the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers. So Magic Johnson used to be, for me, he used to be the greatest point guard of all time. I just put best point guard of all time because Steph Curry changed the game. Steph Curry makes some people unplayable. You can tell if you can't shoot the ball, you cannot run the point. Look at what happened to Ben Simmons, Lonzo. Ja Morant has to learn how to shoot the ball. If you see Ja Morant, when they give him the Most Improved Player award, he was a horrible shooter. He was a bad shooter. Let's not say horrible. Ben Simmons is horrible. Lee was a bad shooter, but he has to learn how to shoot the ball. And then he was playable. So if you think you're gonna dunk in the league right now, they have a way to stop you. They can pack the paint and put a big man down. Good luck with you. Not say you're not gonna dunk, but your efficiency will go down big time. Because when the playoff starts, pump got sweaty, the game slowed down, then it's all about IQ. If you're going down the path and dunking, it will not work. For an example, looking at Janos this year, even though he was injured, but when he was playing against Miami, they know how to guard him because he's not a threat from the three, and they know that he wants to get to the rim. So what you do, you don't let him do that, and then that will stop him from perform to his potential. Because when the playoffs start, everything slow down, and you have to bring your new game to the table. So and but we're talking of that. So that's why I'm saying Steph Curry is the best point guard of all time that eclipsed Magic Johnson from the Lakers, the late show. Reason why Magic Johnson, you're gonna bring stats. I'm not going about stats, I'm going about impact. So what he does for that game, he makes people like Trey Young, it's a make him a high caliber point guard because he can shoot the ball. Because right now, if you can't score as a point guard, they will switch your position. You will not be a point guard. Rajon Rondo, who was a champion with the Boston, with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, he was not a shooting point guard. He was like a pass first point guard. Guess what? For the past couple years on the league, I don't know if he's still in the league. I haven't seen him playing in a while. Besides when he was for the Lakers and he left Lakers. Uh, but speaking of that, yes. So Rajon Rondo has to develop his shot. So you're gonna leave you wide open. If you don't shoot, You won't be able to play that game. So with that impact, Stephen Curry put his name as the greatest point guard or best point guard of all times. Is not even close. Magic Johnson, yes, in his era, he was, and before Steph Curry got there, he was still the best with Isaiah, the Piston, Detroit Piston, Isaiah. He was the best point guard of all time, but things change. It's a new era. Steph Curry, for what he does, for the opportunity he gives the smaller guy, and the unplayable, it makes the big point guard. Look at Luca. Luca, he's a great point guard. He has to develop his shot. LaMelo has to develop his shot. Lonzo, they have to start shooting because going to the basket doesn't they can stop this one easily. But when you have outside and inside shot, you become unguardable. So that's what Steph Curry did for the league. And Trey Young is doing it. Dame Lillard's doing it. And we have uh, the gentleman Ja Morant. I hope everything with him goes well with his family and his problems. So everything can be taken care of so he can go back to that flow and do what he does best. That is bowling and being a great father for his kids. And that's for the point guard situation. But to move on, I'm going that talking about the NBA. It's the West Coast, East Coast team. So although West Coast used to be the stronger conference, but the East Coast now getting closer. So if they do the All Star and they do East versus West, although I think West still might win, but there's a better. Well, it was a blown out every year. That's why they changed the All Star thing. Besides East versus West, now they just do captain. You pick from both sides, make it even because it was uneven. The West Coast was stronger, better, and now East Coast got stars. So I would like to see the Jason Tatum, Giannis, Embiid, Dame Lillard now. Man, those guys they are so good. Jalen Brunson, those Trey Young to the All Star to facing Steph Curry, the greatest point guard of all time, and LeBron James, KD. Man, this is crazy. Maybe if you got Zion Williamson on that thing and Luka Doncic. Whoa, I'm telling you, this is gonna be crazy All Star weekend if everybody stay healthy because East got firepower, West got firepower, and it's gonna be bowling. So I'm ready for the NBA seasons to start pretty soon. It will start next month, in the middle of next month toward the end. So that's when we're gonna have it. I'm looking forward for the first game, which is the Warriors, my team, first game of my team, what I meant. The Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. Finally, we will have Steph Curry versus KD, and KD will get his proper welcome to back to the Warriors arena when everybody healthy and ready to go because he hasn't played in front of the fans since he left about 4 years ago, I think 2019 after the final loss to the Toronto Raptors. Man, this is gonna be good. So that's all I got for you today. Tomorrow will not be about the NBA, or will it be? So we don't know. May God bless you. Stay safe. Take care of your family, your friends, and yourself. May God bless you. You have a blessed day. And don't forget, If you disagree, if you by any chance view it, you disagree, please let me know. Let me know. May God bless you and you have a safe day.